Yo, what's up? Welcome to RDNA. I am Mr. Williams, also known as the IRA Mastermind according to the Wu-Tang name generator. And first things first, I started a thing, right? So a few months ago, I started releasing original music on through United Masters um, distribution, and it's you can stream my music under Mr. Williams. You can stream my music on Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, um, and I'm working to get on Amazon. And so yeah, look out for that. I mean, it's my side project. It's what I do. I mean, my main thing is to work and take care of myself and my family. But I love to do music, and I have a message overall. I think so. I decided to just do my thing. So check me out when you get a chance. Again, I'm Mr. Williams, and look for your man. Um, but actually, what I had on my mind this morning was, I consume a lot of YouTube content and stuff. I mean, I pretty much research anything that saying I could think of, honestly. Um, Whatever a conversation I might be having with a friend, coworker, associate, whatever, might lead to doing some kind of Google search, YouTube search, something, to see what kind of information is available, you know. And you learn like the weirdest stuff. I learned about a warlord called General Butt Naked. Like, the name don't sound like it's a real person. That's a real guy. It's a real guy. He's a wild, wild man. Um, so look up General Butt Naked when you get a chance. You won't be disappointed. You'll be like, wow, how have I not heard of this dude before? Um, yeah, and they canceled Kanye, finally. I mean, and I don't say finally like, um, in a like, oh, I'm glad that happened, because I'm not. I mean, with a lot of things, a lot of things that, if to me, they are just are what they are. I don't think about it a lot. Um, you know, I guess where I start to feel something is where like it feels like a pile on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to see anybody get jumped. You know what I mean? Like, I got jumped as anybody's been jumped. You know what that feels like. So I kind of hate to see somebody getting jumped. Um, even if the person might have brought it on themselves a little bit. Because I'm gonna sit here and say that Kanye said anything wrong. Because I don't know. I mean, he didn't say anything wrong in terms of, you know, who who comes to our aid, who loses everything when they say something about a black person or black people, or what I'm saying, nobody. They pretty more or less get to get their fake apology and move on. So there's some truth to that. You know, um, but like the celebration, like of bad things happening. You know, like that's weird to me. You know, like to have a mass of people, majority of people just celebrating like someone else's bad news. You know, or all laughing, ridiculing all at the same time. Like, there may be something to that, like in the village mentality, but like this ain't your average village. You know what I'm saying? The way things are connected, and people are able to exercise their opinions, and what I'm saying, stuff like that. You can't really. There's nowhere to be free of it. You know what I'm saying? You almost have to like disconnect from everything to not be affected. You know what I'm saying, about mass ridicule. Um, and then a lot of that ridicule is also from some people is just lack of understanding. They don't know what the fuck they talking about, for lack of a better way to put it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people's time is spent talking about other people's personal business. Counting other people's pockets and who made this and what they, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm remiss on knowing when do these people live their own lives. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how frequently you see them on the internet talking about somebody else's businesses or having an opinion on it. I ask them, like, when did they live? Like, when do you do your life? Because every time I see you, you won't hear talking about somebody else's life. So, And it's cool. Like, I'm not knocking nobody. I mean, it's just, things that be going through my mind. Um, but, and then, because, when I say that people celebrating other people's downfalls, you know, um, for example, this may be a bad example, but this is going to be my example. Like, back when Obama announced that they had gotten Osama bin Laden, and I remember, like, people in my neighborhood, like celebrating, like outside, woo, hooping and hollering. You know what I'm saying? You saw all the people that gathered in front of the White House like that same night, and like as much as I understood, why they would do that, it still felt wrong as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like to celebrate, like all y'all people celebrating one man's death. Like I get it, but it felt wrong. You know. Um, and it's not some I'm participating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could say I'm more of a, you know what I'm saying? If anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of a Ice-T at the end of New Jack City when Nino got shot. Just put the sunglasses on and just walk off. Everybody know what it was. I'm that kind of dude. I ain't really that whole celebration, especially not like death, man. Who celebrate nobody dying? I just think that's bad. It's some bad taste. You know what I'm saying? I think that a lot is done in bad taste now. You know, as just general practice. You know what I'm saying? Like overused words and terms like exposed. This was exposed. That was exposed. You know, and a lot of times, what's being like only thing being exposed is somebody's opinion of what somebody else said. You know. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that's being exposed is somebody wanting to take of what somebody else said and then flip it and make a point off of it. I see a lot of that in a lot of videos. You know what I'm saying? You have the header, what the video says, and then the person will play the clip. And then they take what the person we all listen to what was just said in the clip. And then the commentator will twist what we just saw to make their point. And I was just like, that ain't dope. You know what I'm saying? That's not dope. That's weak sauce. Because shit. You should be able to express that without needing that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you don't have to twist nobody's words. You know what I'm saying? The words are what they are, so you just go with that. You don't have to put, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to mix nothing extra with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. I think there's a lot of mixing. There's a lot of, taking people's commentary and turning it into new commentary and making their video something that it wasn't in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? In terms of what they were even saying. And that's not fair. That's not fair to the person. You know what I mean? Or to the person watching it. Because if they're not savvy enough to catch what's being done, because like you can make your point without misconstruing somebody else's words because their words were their words. So there's no need to misconstrue them in your commentary. Like, oh, this is what they meant. Like, fucking, you know what they meant. I don't know. That's just me. I'm Mr. Williams. This is RDNA. And check me out. Mr. Williams got some shit out there. Might like a little bit of it. But until next time, stay easy. Peace.